So did you know that the moon affects your menstrual cycle, and the menstrual cycle, in fact, affects your money? Let's talk about it. So the person that this message is for, this is going to be part 3 to the video I just posted. And during this minute, while I was trying to upload the video, Spirit kept talking to me about some things that I need to bring up. So if you are coming across this video, if you did not see part 2, make sure you go back and watch it after you see this one. But you're going to want to probably save this video, because I'm going to give you some things that you can do to alter your menstrual cycle based upon what you're trying to manifest in your life, and then make that also manifest your money. Okay, let's jump into it. The menstrual cycle is directly affected by moon phases. The new moon, meaning the new moon, and if you menstruate during the new moon, meaning you menstruate the week before or the week of the new moon, you are manifesting and menstruating in divine feminine energy. Okay? Then that does not mean that you are not yourself divine feminine. It means that the energy by which you are subconsciously walking in and that you are holding at that time is divine feminine. Now, do know that your menstrual cycle can be shifted based upon the energy that you hold and the things that I'm going to share with you. So give me a second. Now, full moon energy, the energy of menstruating the week before or the week of the full moon, also means that you are walking in divine masculine energy. And that divine masculine energy is energy where you are subconsciously in the energy of I want. So the divine feminine energy is the energy of I desire, something that I am attracting to me. I want to go get this thing, or I want to go get this thing. So I desire to do these things that lead up to me attaining it. When you're in divine masculine energy, you're walking in the energy of I want something, therefore I proactively go and get it. Both of them yield results and manifestation. The question is, which one do you want to be in? And your spirit team wants me to bring you a lesson about your divine feminine and your divine masculine, and how the two, and along with your menstrual cycle, is going to co-create in this time and space that you're in right now. Now, the person that this message resonates for, most likely has, because when I was uploading, I heard this again, and I mentioned this in part 2, but I mentioned it again now in part 3. You heard, listened to, was sang when you was a little girl, or a young child. Wade in the water. Negro spirituals are significant to you, because I was hearing it sang again in my ear as I was uploading the video. That is very important to you. Something about infinity symbols, spirals, the energy of the number 5 is important to you. 5 holds the energy of pregnancy, expectancy. So that Negro spiritual energy of wade in the water, that energy of that song, the waters in the womb, holding what you want, desiring what you want, feeling what you want, waiting in expectancy energy, and also operating out of law of assumption, the energy that I know there's something that's coming, therefore I don't operate as if I don't know, or I'm sitting here like, oh, please God, grant me such and such and such. No, you walk as if you already know that what is yours to claim, and it's already in your freaking possession. Not just claim it like it's out there, but you already claimed it, so therefore you walk like that, and it's nothing holding you back from your money. So your spirit team wants you to know you have to walk in the law of assumption. That's the first thing. Second thing, something about the number 5. You may be pregnant, maybe get ready to find out that you're pregnant, maybe thinking about being pregnant, maybe trying to prevent pregnancy. Something around pregnancy is important to you, because the number 5 keeps on showing itself literally in front of me. Okay? So 5 energy is a letter in the energy, the number in the energy of expectancy, of pregnancy, of change, of moving out of one situation, something piling up to get ready to transition into another. Number 6 is the energy of the full transition. 5 is the energy of something is changing within you, whether it's mentally, whether it's emotionally, whether it's physically, whether it's your surroundings. Maybe you see You're in a space where the weather is real frantic. One day it's sunny and it's 50 degrees outside in the middle of winter. The next minute it's freaking snowing. Or the people around you are shifting up their energy a lot. Or you've been praying about people changing all of a sudden the way that they act toward you. Something dealing with change and transition is important in this time. Okay. Now that we covered moon cycles, and you know that divine feminine energy menstruating the week before or the week of the new moon is significant. If you are trying to birth family or children, when I say birth family, things surrounding your family, your household, things that you desire to see in your life, that's energy of divine feminine. Divine masculine is energy of, I'm going to get this job, I'm going to get this money, I'm actively pursuing something. Maybe you have recently got promotions in your company. That is divine masculine energy. Spirit wants me to talk to you about circadian, or some people call them circadian, I call them circadian rhythms, and how they affect your menstrual cycle. The person that I'm speaking to has a hard time going to sleep before 10 p.m. And most likely, this is also a person that I'm speaking to right now that is normally a full moon menstruator. Okay? This energy of the circadian cycles and rhythms affects your estrogen and progesterone production. Okay, you going to sleep and waking up at the same time or on a schedule every day, or you eating around the same time every day, or you sleeping in all dark instead of having a light on, a night light on, affects your rhythms and affects your menstrual cycle. Okay, so know that if you want to switch your energy to divine feminine, where you manifest and you attract to you wealth out of your divine feminine energy, meaning I desire something, therefore I attract it to me. I ain't gotta go run after it, baby. It comes to me naturally. If you're in that energy, then you need to be operating. Sorry, the sun is like doing a lot, and maybe you go and sunbathe all the time. Because as soon as I open up this message, now the sun is coming through the window. It wasn't doing this the first time. Anyway, maybe you are a person who, seasonal depression might be big to you. Okay, I can't get into that in a second. Just know that seasonal depression may be big to you, may be something that you deal with yearly. That the sun is something that you need to do. You need to go out and sunbathe, okay? Go out and sunbathe. Even if it's cold as hell outside, go outside and sunbathe. Go outside and let the sun hit your skin, soak up that energy. Why? Because, so back in the day, circadian rhythms were affected by only the sun and the moon. This person I said in part 2, this person that I'm talking to has a thing where they have been studying planetary alignments or the zodiacs or the sun and the moon and how they affect this and that. You're into that thing. You're into that, and you're into angel numbers. Now, this sun and moon energy, back in the day when women were living in like biblical times, before everything was electricity, before social media and things like that were going on and very prominent in our lives, our menstrual cycles would be dictated solely by the light of the sun and the darkness of the night, and only what the moon showed. And that moon turning off its light and turning on its light throughout the new and full moon energy and phases affected the menstrual cycle. Therefore, most women bled on their new moon, bled during the new moon, and the new moon menstrual energy was what they were manifesting out of. So they were in divine feminine. Now that we are heavily into social media and we do not pay attention, or even if we do pay attention to our food, the food that we're consuming is still full of crap and got a whole bunch of toxins. So therefore, even if you're eating a whole bunch of vegetables, they're empty. You have to get down to, okay, Spirit is telling me to say these things to you on what they want you to do. Pull out your journal, pause the video, do whatever you got to do. Write this down. Take notes. Number 1, as often as you can, be conscious of the food that you're eating and the vegetables that you take in. those vegetables are affecting the energy that your body holds and channels. That's the first thing. Okay. I'm not saying you got to be vegan, because vegan is not for everybody. What I am saying is, whenever you do eat fruits and vegetables, be conscious of the fact that they are high vibrational. And Spirit is telling me to do a series on when to pick your fruits and vegetables and how to know when they're full. Okay, if you're interested in knowing any information about that, let me know, because I don't want to make videos that y'all are not. Like, I'm guessing if they're telling me to do it, somebody's going to be like, oh yeah, do it. But if y'all are interested in knowing how to pick your herbs and your fruits and your vegetables based upon the high vibration energy or the low vibration energy of the sun and the moon, come back and let me know, and I will do a video on it. But the point is, they want you to make sure that you're eating high vibrational fruits and vegetables. Number 2, they want you to make sure that you are waking up and going to sleep at the same time every day, as much as possible. Now, if you're a business owner, it would make sense that if you are menstruating in a full moon, because most of the time our schedules are all over the place. Okay. So we struggle with going to bed at the same time every day and waking up at the same time every day. But try to go to bed the same time every day and wake up at the same time every day. And in addition to that, become uber organized about your schedule, beloved, because none of this is ever going to work if you don't have organization in your life right now. Okay? Number 3, go to bed as much as possible before 10 o'clock. You want to be completely asleep by 12. Number 4, do not watch your cell phone, TV, any of those things within an hour before you go to bed. Read a book, do prayer, do meditation, something like that. But don't watch a screen that gives out Blu-ray before going to bed. It affects the pineal gland. Your pineal gland does not get a freaking break. Therefore, when you close your eyes, your mind is still running. You got crazy dreams, which wake you up in the middle of the night, and you're not able to get a long sleep. And Spirit is saying you will be hearing so much more that you're praying about if you get your sleeping cycles under control. So you need to prioritize rest. Rest. Matter of fact, that's why I birthed the whole self-love collection, because your girl was having a hard time up until this point recently being able to prioritize self. You understand what I'm saying? Numbers, what is this, 5 or 6? Number 6, if you want to change the menstrual cycle, understand that the circadian rhythms are affecting your menstrual cycle. The way that you affect the circadian rhythms is by the list of things that I just told you to do. When you do those things consistently over time, it makes your body reset itself, therefore reset the menstrual cycle, in order for you to be able to bleed during a new moon and attract and manifest things out of your divine feminine energy, opposed to the full moon, which is your divine masculine energy. Okay? For those of you who are entrepreneurs and you are having a hard time understanding the cycles, how to plan your business, how to plan your life surrounding the cycles, or you've been thinking about starting a business, this year in January, Spirit told me to birth a 15-month planner for entrepreneurs who's having a hard time. In this planner, I'm going to link it down below, literally walks you through every season, the crystals you should be using, the energy that you have, how you should be functioning in that season, how that season plays into your business, what you should be doing during that season. It's literally a whole business guide and planner all in one. And no, for those of you who are like, girl, it is already February, you almost March, and you sitting here telling us about a planner. Yeah, because the new moon really don't start till April. So inside the planner, January, February, and March are additional months, baby. Our calendar year goes from April to April. Okay, so if you are struggling with this, you might want to go check it out. It's one of the links in my bio, CEO 2025 planner. The other thing is that you got to get into your self-love and your self-care, beloved. Spend a whole lot of time. Do self-care Sundays. Spend time focusing on you, prioritizing you, only doing stuff that you need to do at least one day of the week. Okay? One day of the week. Spirit team wants you to prioritize self and to sync yourself with divine feminine energy so that you can attract to you. Because you've been praying about stuff. You've been wanting stuff. You've been even working on manifestation, but you ain't been able to attract it recently. They want you to shift your energy so that you're able to do less and produce more. We're going to have some more conversations about this, but I'm going to end it because this video is getting long. Peace. I love y'all. Until next time. Oh, if y'all have any questions, let me know in the comment box down below, and I'll make whatever videos. If you got questions about circadian rhythms, menstrual cycles, all those kind of things, how that ties in, planetary alignment, any of those kind of things that I mentioned, put it down below, and then we'll talk about it. All right. I love y'all. Peace.